Hi guys, it's me, Joseph Anderson again, and I just saw the footage from Lindsey Graham's funeral service, and I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry for Donald Trump's security detail, because I was watching his little speech there, and I thought, yeah, even though Lindsey Graham is an awful person, he still deserves a better eulogy than that. So when I saw Trump go back to his little pew there, or maybe it might be before that, but whatever, I saw that there was a guy there that was behind him, in the pew behind him. So I noticed that when Trump went off to sleep and they normally go to, he ended up using poison gas attack, and it was super effective on the guy behind him because that guy made a horrible face like, oh my god, I can't believe he did this again. It stinks. So I don't know if he passed gas or more likely he dropped a load in his pants. Which, yeah, I know it's not right for me to did this your elders and stuff like that. Respect the elderly of that nature. But this is Donald Trump here we're talking about here. If Joe Biden had done this, or if Barack Obama did this, or if any other leader did this on the Democrat side, that Trump wouldn't shut up about it for the next year or so. That they're decrepit, they're insane, they're mentally not well, they're this and that and the other thing. That and Fox News are getting on it too. So I have no restraint on that kind of thing. Plus the fact that early on in his 2016 campaign, Trump didn't hold back in mocking disabled reporters for doing this thing to them, and making fun of them and making fun of old people of different races and stuff. So I declare is being full season on Donald Trump as far as making fun of him and whatnot. So, it'd be nice if he could actually channel his stinkiness and use his flatulence as a weapon. For example, he can use it against the radical left Democrats, or as he likes to put it, the radical left Democrats, with a B no less. Or he could use his loads of poopy on Iran. Although, now, hear me out here, that if he does that, that'd probably be a violation of the Geneva Convention, or some other type of environmental catastrophe law. So that probably wouldn't be a very good idea to do that. So, yeah. Right now, I'm just getting over my cold. So, just bear with me on that for a little while longer. But right now, I'm kind of glad that I'm kind of congestion in the nasal area of my body, because I'd be immune to his attacks. They're very toxic and menacing odors. So yeah, I will put my socials in the description of this video. If you guys want to see more of my humor and more of my fun things about talking about politics and whatnot. And by the way, let me just clear the air a little bit. no pun intended on the subject matter of this video. Well, let me just clear here. I don't think that Trump should have started this war with Iran. It's driving the cost of everything to go through the roof. The cost of human lives is unprecedented and should not be allowed for any conflict. Number three, it's illegal, especially because Trump was a death dodge himself. So it's kind of absurd for a guy who ran away from his own war to start a new war. And we should just pull out of the war right now and save everybody a big headache. But Trump don't want to listen because he's too invested in this war because of his ego. You know, if he pulls out of the war, it means a defeat on his part. So I'm against the war fully. And that's all I gotta say about that. But God bless America, all the troops, and fuck Donald Trump. So peace out, my brothers and sisters, and my heart goes out to all the people in the Army, Navy, and the Armed Forces, as well as the civilians of Iran too. Peace be with us all, and God help us all. So, we'll see you in the next video. All you girls and guys in Finland, sayonara, ciao ciao. And by the way, I'll give you a point. I'll give you a point if you can figure out which Pokemon generation the poison gas attack would be considered a super effective move against another type of Pokemon. See ya.